Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, and curious minds, I welcome you to today's lecture on one of the most intriguing and thought-provoking philosophical movements of the 20th century, Absurdism. As who are we, it's my privilege to guide you through the exploration of the absurdist philosophy and its profound implications for our understanding of life, meaning, and existence. To begin, let us define what absurdism is and how it emerged as a response to the existential crisis of the 20th century. Absurdism is a philosophical school of thought that was developed primarily by the French-Algerian philosopher Albert Camus. It emerged in the aftermath of World War II, a period marked by the unprecedented destruction, loss, and existential disillusionment. Absurdism arose as a response to the fundamental questions that had plagued human existence for centuries. Is life inherently meaningful, or is it devoid of purpose? Can we find meaning in a seemingly indifferent and irrational universe? At the core of absurdism lies the concept of the absurd. Camus famously defined the absurd as the confrontation between our human desire for meaning and the apparent meaninglessness of the universe. It is a conflict between our innate yearning for significance and the cold, indifferent reality we encounter. This concept is beautifully encapsulated in Camus's novel, The Myth of Sisyphus, where he tells the story of the Greek mythological figure condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for all of eternity, only to watch it roll back down each time he nears the top. Sisyphus' futile and repetitive tasks serves as a metaphor for the human condition, illustrating the absurdity of our existence. Camus argues that there are three ways to respond to the absurd. Physical suicide. The first option is to escape the absurd by ending one's life. Camus acknowledges that this is a genuine response, but he firmly rejects it as a philosophical solution. He argues that suicide is an admission of defeat and a refusal to engage with the challenge of the absurd. Philosophical suicide. The second response is to seek solace in religious or philosophical beliefs that provide comforting answers to the existential questions. However, Camus cautions against this approach, labeling it philosophical suicide. He contends that accepting dogmatic answers without questioning or embracing blind faith is a form of intellectual evasion that fails to confront the absurd. And the final option is to revolt. Camus's preferred response is a relentless revolt against the absurd. This means accepting the inherent meaninglessness of life, but choosing to live with authenticity, passion, and moral integrity in the face of it. It involves embracing the absurdity of existence while creating our own meaning through our actions and choices. To illustrate the concept of revolt, Camus uses the character of Sisyphus as an exemplar. Despite his futile task, Sisyphus can find meaning and happiness in the act of pushing the boulder and struggle itself. In this way, the absurdist philosophy celebrates the human capacity for defiance and resilience in the face of life's inherent absurdity. Now, let's discuss some of the key implications and challenges of absurdism. Number 1. Ethical responsibility. Absurdism places great emphasis on the individual responsibility and the need to make ethical choices in an indifferent universe. By embracing the absurd and choosing to live authentically, individuals must grapple with the moral consequences of their actions. The rejection of the ultimate meaning. Absurdism rejects the idea of transcendent or ultimate meaning to life. Instead, it's just that we must find meaning in our everyday lives and experiences, in our relationships, and in our creative endeavors. Existential freedom. The philosophy of absurdism also highlights the concept of existential freedom. In recognizing the absurd, individuals gain the freedom to define their own values and creating their own meaning. Absurdity in art and literature. Absurdism has had a significant impact on literature and the arts, inspiring works that challenge traditional narratives and explore the absurdity of human existence. Thinkers like Samuel Beckett and Franz Kafka have crafted stories that embody the absurd. In conclusion, absurdism, as articulated by Albert Camus, offers a provocative and challenging perspective on the human condition. It forces us to confront the inherent meaninglessness of life and encourages us to find purpose in our actions and choices. It is a philosophy that celebrates the human spirit's capacity to revolt against the absurd, to find joy in the struggle, and to live authentically in an irrational world. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of absurdism in the coming weeks, I encourage you each to reflect on your own responses to the absurd and how philosophy may resonate with your own experiences and beliefs. Thank you for joining me on this philosophical journey. I look forward to the comments and any discussions that you would like to have. I'm Who Are We?